What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss a highly anticipated title fight this Saturday, UFC 311. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly and help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it. We got Merab Dvalishvili taking on Umar Nurmagomedov for the bantamweight championship in a high. This is a big fight that not a lot of people are really talking about in the MMA community. You have Merab making his first defense against the undefeated Umar Nurmagomedov, where we know that Merab has been trying to do everything that he can to not have his first defense against Umar because, how tough of a fight he is. He's good everywhere. These guys have met before in training. I'm like 109% sure that they have, and like they know each other well. They have worked enough together in the past to be familiar with each other's skill sets, right? And I think that Merab is very aware of the dangers that Umar possesses against his style. And, I don't want to shit on Merab too much, but his fight against Sean O'Malley, was not as dominant as everybody says. Now, everybody expected O'Malley because they have this high expectation of him to have this show out performance every single time he goes out there. But, he went out there apparently injured a little bit against a guy who is tricky. And yeah, he did shut Sean down a lot of times, but Sean was also finding a lot of success in winning rounds in that fight as well. And Merab, I don't think he looked so dominant in that victory as the commentators, the press, ESPN, everybody really portrayed it out to be. And against a guy like Umar, who, looked better, I think, against Corey Sandhagen than Merab did against Sean O'Malley, who's a very similar style as Sean O'Malley, maybe even a little bit more technical. That's a fight I want to see myself on a whole nother conversation. But I think Umar, man, Merab, I just don't, I see, anything you can do, I can do better. That's exactly what I see with Umar and Merab. I just see Umar just being a step ahead of Merab. And the only thing that, honestly, we can see Merab taking over is later on in rounds, I don't know, maybe not 3, but 4 and 5, because he's the machine. This guy does not stop. He has cardio for days and keep going and going and going and chain takedowns after chain takedowns. So that's where I can see this fight start to get interesting later on, where maybe if Umar is not able to find the finish, he's putting in a lot of work, finding a lot of success against Merab rounds 1, 2, maybe even going into the third round, but he's not really quite finding that finish. Merab's really making him work for it. And then you start seeing Merab stuffing the takedowns, working his distance, getting his own takedowns, his own top control, and his own game. So I'm really curious to see how this fight plays out, but I really do think, we're going to see Umar Nurmagomedov and New against Merab Dvalishvili. Do I think that he's going to get the finish? I'm not sure if that's going to be the case, because Merab's just so fucking tough. I think that Umar's going to have to choke him out in like a guillotine, rear naked choke situation, which I can see. I can see that being a definite possibility. So, but every time I play it out in my head, I just see Umar beating Merab. And it's no disrespect to Merab, but just at this level, I just think that, I think Umar's that good. And Merab, the guy hasn't lost since 2018. I've lived like 3 different fucking lives since the last time Merab Dvalishvili has lost a fight. So, who knows? Maybe he'll keep that streak going. I'm really curious to see. This is a tough fight, big title fight. But most importantly, I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think Merab Dvalishvili is going to defend his belt against Umar Nurmagomedov? Or is Umar going to get that victory, become the new bantamweight champion of the UFC? All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.